Fairytale fantasylands and postcard-perfect beaches are primary reasons travelers flock to Florida. But to really get a feel for what makes the Sunshine State extraordinary, a road trip into the wild is a must. Connecting Tampa to Miami, the Tamiami Trail, get it? Is one of several routes crossing southern Florida. But it's the southernmost and the only highway that cuts through the center of the Everglades. The Tamiami Trail mostly follows US 41, and the really scenic part starts just outside Miami, running west some 80 miles to the outskirts of Naples. The Everglades butt up against the Miami suburbs, and so in moments the view transforms from strip malls to wetlands. For land-based vehicles, there are two primary ways to access Everglades National Park, and the northernmost entry is about 18 miles west along the Tamiami Trail. Within steps of the visitor center, the swamp comes alive with creatures of flight and fright. A 15-mile circular paved trail can only be walked, biked, or explored by tram. Even if you loathe guided tours, you should consider this one. Led by National Park trained naturalists, it provides a thorough introduction to the Everglades with plenty of photo stops. Around 750 different species of reptiles, fish, birds, and mammals live in this subtropical paradise of marshlands and forests, and that's not including all the bugs. This area is named Shark Valley, but there are no sharks here. Shark comes from the Shark and Little Shark rivers, two of Shark Valley's nearby estuaries that are home to several shark species. And because the coastal ridges on either side of the Everglades are 14 to 20 feet above sea level, this region is technically a valley as its elevation is just 7 feet. Regardless, the landscape looks pretty level from the observation tower. 70 feet up, you can see 20 miles in every direction. It also provides a crocodile sighting. The narrow, triangular snout is the most obvious giveaway. South Florida is the only place in the world where crocodiles and alligators coexist, and no, they don't interbreed. Back on US 41, the Tamiami Trail heads deeper into the Everglades. Look for a left onto Loop Road, which enters Big Cypress National Preserve. 8 miles farther, and the Tree Snail Hammock Trail appears on the right. The aim on this short hike through dense forest is to spot tree snails. Continuing along the Tamiami Trail, it soon turns to gravel. Keep a close watch. This is another excellent area to spot wildlife. Big Cypress National Preserve and Everglades National Park are just sections of the Everglades, an enormous subtropical wilderness and World Heritage Site encompassing a good chunk of South Florida. A vast river slowly moves south toward the ocean, creating a diverse ecosystem found nowhere else on Earth. Even under such exceptional conditions, humans have lived here for thousands of years. There are two seasons, wet, running mid-May to November, and dry from December to mid-May. Dry season is milder, busier, and the best time to see animals. Gravel runs some 15 miles until the Loop Road reconnects with US 41. About 12 miles west, Joni's Blue Crab Cafe is the oldest standing building in the Everglades. This eclectic open-air hangout features Florida specialties, grouper, gator, crab, and key lime pie. Continuing west another 5 minutes, US 41 intersects Highway 29. Take a left for a quick detour to Chokoloskee, island home to Smallwood on the National Register of Historic Places. Established in 1906, the former trading post has survived 6 hurricanes. The store closed in 1982 and reopened as a museum 8 years later, documenting pioneer life in a particularly harsh, remote corner of the planet. Here, the Everglades meet the Gulf of Mexico in an area called 10,000 Islands. Back on US 41, the region's history and diversity continue to impress as the Tamiami Trail approaches Fakahatchee Strand Preserve, Florida's largest state park. A top feature is the 2,500-foot-long Big Cypress Bend boardwalk where bald cypress trees and royal palms are swamp mates. And look for strangler figs, slowly killing their hosts as their name implies. Apparently, there are bears and alligators here too, although none are visible today. 10 minutes down the highway, take a left onto San Marco Road. Then it's another 15 minutes to this road trip's final destination. Marco Island is the largest of the 10,000 islands. It's also the only one with luxury condos and ritzy resorts. The Rookery Bay National Estuarine Research Reserve is here too. Because a visit to the Everglades just isn't complete without actually getting onto the water, the reserve offers several different boat and kayak tours. Led by biologists who are also studying Rookery Bay, the nature trips explore the uplands, protected waters, and mangroves that make up the reserve's 110,000 acres. Specially adapted to salty water and protecting coastlines from erosion and storm surge, mangroves are found in tropical and subtropical climates across Earth. Covering more than 550 square miles, the Everglades mangrove forest is the largest in the continental U.S. This particular tour, the Sunset Bird Rookery Cruise, goes to a small island where thousands of birds return every evening for an overnight roost. Safety in numbers draws them together in a remote location virtually impossible for predators to reach. There are several campgrounds along the Tamiami Trail, which book up fast in the dry season. So if you like your water views with a reptilian flair, be sure to make reservations. To some, the Everglades may seem like a flat wasteland at the bottom of Florida. But it doesn't take long to realize that slight variations in altitude create pockets of life that thrill with beauty and fear. The Tamiami Trail is just the start. Many more Sunshine State road trips are coming soon, including a drive through the Florida Keys and a video guide to Metro Miami's must-sees.